Hey everyone! Today I want to show you a high-end house flip that generated over $300,000 in profit. This was my first time doing flips in the high-end market. It was very exciting but scary. As I've mentioned before, the median sale price in the Bay Area is 1.2 million. So I've flipped so many houses that had after repair value between the 1 to 2 million range. This was my first flip with the after repair value above 2 million. And the house is in a highly desirable area with top schools. If this is your first time tuning into the channel, my name is Elisa and I'm a house flipper in the Bay Area. I've been flipping houses full-time for 2.5 years now, and 2019 was my first 7-figure profit year. In this video, I'm going to show you how I got the deal, the before and after walkthrough, the sale process, and all the numbers. Let's start from how I got this deal. Like all of my other deals, this one was purchased off-market too, meaning it was never listed on MLS, the multiple listing service. Some of you guys asked me about off-market deals. A deal being off-market doesn't guarantee that it's a good deal. Some off-market deals are broadcasted to a lot of investors and the price gets bid up. Usually the off-market deals that work for me are exclusive deals that only my agent and I know about. This deal again was brought to me by an agent who's a friend of the listing agent. So this shows us that real estate agents are really investors' best friends. They don't only have deals themselves, they also have a lot of resources that provide good deals to them. This deal took 5 months to negotiate. When it was first brought to me, the market was at a higher point, and I made an offer, but the sellers didn't like it. As time goes by, the market started to drop, and after a couple of months, the sellers reached back out to me and my offer actually had to reduce. And again, they didn't like it. Another couple of months passed by and they re-engaged me. And my offer was even lower. To my surprise, they agreed to the offer. This tells me that they are finally ready to sell. This was a divorce and hoarder situation. Because of the divorce, the sellers needed privacy. They also left me a lot of stuff to clean up, and I offered them a free rent back to help their move. I really liked this deal from the beginning because the purchase price was very low for the area. Most houses in the area were selling for over $2 million, and I was able to purchase this house for $1.75. I've mentioned many times before that I love houses that are in great school districts because of the high demand. The highly desirable schools in this area also make this investment a lot safer. I actually try to stay away from homes that are high-end but not in good school districts. Let's see what the house looked like before. The house has 4 bedrooms, 2 baths, 1,800 square feet. It was built in 1965. It's in a quiet neighborhood in a top school district. The streets are wider and the houses are bigger, which tell you that it's in a high-end neighborhood. Once you enter the front door, on the left side, there's the enclosed kitchen and then the living room, and on the right side, there are the bedrooms and bathrooms. The entryway has ugly old tiles. The first room on the right has a lot of trash left behind by the sellers. The room also has 2 doorways without doors, so it's not a true bedroom right now. Going into the kitchen, there's a small dining space with linoleum floors, a dated pendant light, and wallpaper. The kitchen is all original and quite small. We have to remove the soffit on the top to allow for bigger-sized cabinets. The cabinets, backsplash, countertops, and appliances all have to be gutted. The ceiling light is already broken, and we'll put in new recessed lights to brighten up the space. The linoleum floor looks so dated, and we definitely have to replace it with something modern. Right off of the kitchen is the laundry room/pantry. The seller left their washer and dryer and a big mess. On the dining room wall, there's an old school radio on top of the cute wallpaper. The other side of the kitchen is a small family room. It has a different kind of wallpaper, stinky carpet from cats, and an off-centered fireplace. The family room is divided from the adjacent living room and isn't very functional. From the family room going to the living room, there's an ugly railing and tiled pathway because the living room has a step down. It's nice that the living room has a wall of windows. Even though the seller had a month of free rent back, they still seem to have left in a rush and left a ton of stuff behind. You can see that this part of the house is divided into 3 sections: kitchen dining, family room, and living room. The sellers even left their wedding photo for me. Going into the bedroom side, first is the large guest bathroom. The floor tiles are dated, but the vanity is in good shape. The hardware and fixtures are brass and super dated. They definitely have to go. The shower panels has brown patterns, which is out of style. Most of the house has carpeted floors, and there's original hardwood floors underneath, which can be refinished, and it saves us a lot of money. The carpet in the master bedroom hasn't been cleaned for decades. You can see the original color of the carpet from the marks of the furniture. The master bath also has a double vanity, which is a desirable feature. Similar to the guest bath, we'll have to replace old antique brass hardware and fixtures. The shower is of good size, but the panels need to be freshened up, and the floors can use some new tiles. This was apparently the kids' room before, and there's cute wallpaper. The last bedroom has files and books left, and also this antique intercom. The worst place in the house is the garage. It was stinky as hell. We saw all sorts of junk and even rodent feces. I'm grossed out just talking about it. When I was trying to decide on the scope of work, I did a few things a little different because this is a high-end home. I wanted to make sure that the finished product is going to be appealing to high-end buyers. So we decided to remove all the walls in the living space to make it a complete open floor plan. As I've mentioned before, open floor plan is so in right now because people really love a big open space where they can entertain guests. Most older homes have a separate kitchen, living room, and dining room. By creating an open concept, this home is sure going to stand out. The house has hardwood floors underneath the carpet in many rooms, but they don't have hardwood floors in the living space. Installing new hardwood floors is expensive, but I decided to do it because, again, this is a high-end home and it needs to have high-end finishings. Because we got the permits approved during the 1 month of rent back, we were able to move really quickly. 2 weeks into the project, we've removed the walls and created a big open living space. We're working on the electrical and plumbing in the kitchen and drywall. In the first bedroom, we decided to close up the big doorway to make it a true bedroom with privacy. In the guest bathroom, we removed the floors, the countertops, and all the fixtures, and we're also updating the electrical and plumbing. You can see the beautiful hardwood floors revealed after the carpet was removed. In the master bath, we removed the tile floor and countertops too, and will paint the cabinets and install new mirrors and light fixtures. 3 weeks into the project, we removed the big trees and bushes that were covering the house and revealed the whole frontage. The curb appeal already looks so much better. In the open great room, we leveled the floors to fix the stepping down in the living room. Drywall is all done, and the huge new window is framed. We put in lots of recessed lights to make sure it's going to be bright enough. This over 600 square foot living room is going to be so awesome. The new kitchen is waiting to be installed. The purchase price on this house was more expensive than most of my other flips, and the financing cost was also expensive. So I decided to hold off on my other projects and try to finish this one first. So the whole renovation only took 6 weeks. For a house that's almost 2,000 square feet, this was very fast. Let's see what the house looks like after the remodel. The huge frontage of the house is revealed after we remove the big trees and bushes, and it's very appealing to buyers. The house is finally not the worst on the block anymore. We cleaned up the driveway. The roses happen to be blooming. We also added small plants and fresh mulch. We didn't replace the front door, but a fresh coat of paint did the trick. As soon as you walk in the door, you see this huge and inviting open space. See how many recessed lights we put in. The continuous hardwood floors also made a huge difference. On the left side, the brand new gourmet kitchen looks amazing. We have white cabinets for the main kitchen and gray cabinets on the island, which makes it more interesting. On the island, we installed marble-looking quartz countertops with waterfall on both sides. It looks gorgeous. We also used marble subway tiles as backsplash, and it matches the countertops perfectly. While the future owner hosts dinner parties, they can also entertain all the guests in the living and dining room. The guest bathroom looks so refreshing. The reglazed shower panels came out even better than I thought. The floor tiles are imported from Italy, and they really elevated the style. All new light fixtures, mirrors, and countertops came together nicely too. The room that was full of trash became a legit office. The bedrooms are all cleaned up with gleaming hardwood floors and cozy staging. The master bedroom looks so spacious, especially with the mirrored closet doors. The master bath looks so clean and updated too. I'm really proud of the before and after comparison. Let's take a look. For so much money on the stake, the sale process was pretty smooth. We got a lot of interest on this house because buyers who are willing to spend this much money on a home would much rather purchase a home that's completely remodeled. The final sale price was almost $200,000 over asking price, and it was almost $100,000 above where I thought the house was gonna sell for. Let's look at the numbers. The rehab cost was $130,000, which was much higher than my average rehab cost of $100,000. The final sale price was $2.375. The final profit was over $300,000, which was a 15% return on all the money invested. This was such an amazing deal. If you enjoyed this episode, hit the like button below and don't forget to subscribe. Thank you so much for watching. See you next time.